And here we are at the Backyard Ninja Championships. I'm going to be your host, Bodie Snow. Going to be commentating this whole thing. So, really excited to see what these athletes have in store. Going to pull up the runner door really fast to show you who's on deck. So, we got Wyatt Hamilton going to go first, Graydon Dabrowski, Logan Carica, Brandon Steinfeld, Vita Coibetta, Liam Bailey, Miles Wilson, Harper Cleaver, Jace Lastly, Griffin Foote, and Tyler Bowers. So such a stacked field. Let's get right into it. And here we are, Wyatt Hamilton, going to be on deck right now. He's up, going to go first, getting that point. As you can see on the left hand of the screen, we got the points and fails, so Wyatt has just gained a point right there on the first obstacle, the Sonic Swing. He's going to be onto these floating monkey bars, got to hook him in the hooks there. Getting a little bit tight up there, but fixes it. Nice adjustment from Wyatt. Just got to dismount, and there he goes. Gets another point there. Now, another swing around obstacle. Got to swing around and use only the faces of those quad steps. Oof. Wow. Wyatt looked like he just tapped there, but going to get a retry. This course is going to be 3 retries per obstacle. So NSC format, if you know what that is. Whoa! And that's going to be a clear, Didn't touch any of the surrounding surfaces that he couldn't. Ooh. Just stepped on top of the quad step there. Looks like, yeah, that's going to be the end of his run, sadly. And that's going to be a tough obstacle for sure. And it's going to be it for Wyatt Hamilton. Well, here goes the highlight reel. You can see that save again. Barely getting it. Nice lock into the same ladder cradles. Well, a quick run for Wyatt. I know he could have gone a lot farther than that. But moving on to Graydon. And first obstacle is no joke. Not something to take lightly. But Graydon fixes it on his second attempt. Gets the point. And you can see we have the fails on the side because fails do matter. Fails over time. If somebody has the same points, it's going to go to fails and then time. But Graydon looks like not going to get another one on the floating monkey bars. Ooh. Just touched one of the poles. Going to have to restart. See if he can lock this swing on the next try. Yee. Just slipped off again. This is a technical move. I mean, you got those bars or cliffs on the cow. You got to get a lot of swing and power to really get around this pole right here. We'll see if Graydon can lock it in on this next attempt. Nicely done by Graydon. Now, just use the top a little bit there. Yeah, you can see it right there. Use the top. And that is going to be all of his retries. And another surprising fall on this obstacle. You can see that big reach from Graydon. That first fall on that obstacle. Then locks it in on the next try. Really nice job by Graydon. Fixing his fails and correcting them. Really good job by Graydon. But next up, we got Logan Carica. Same thing as Graydon. Getting a little bit too outward of a swing. Gotta be a little more inward. There we go. Perfect job for Logan. Textbook. Gonna be moving on to the floating monkey bars. See if he can lock this point in. Having a little bit of trouble seeing how to hook these in. But nicely done. Locks it in his next attempt. gets the point. This one, our two first competitors have been struggling on, but ooh, nice job, Logan. Locking it in first try. Ooh, but stepped on the ground there. You can see those are very slippery. They're sloped as well, and you can only use the faces, which makes them a lot harder. You cannot stay on them for very long. We'll see if Logan can figure them out. Oh, nicely done. Oh, maybe, yeah, just stepped off. Gonna have to restart the obstacle. So close, man. Yeah, you can see right there. Just stepped off. Come on, final try for Logan Corica. Can he get this point? First quad step, nice and easy. Come on, oh! And I think that's gonna be a clear. Let's go, Logan, our first clear of the fourth obstacle. Or third, I'm sorry. Third obstacle. On this quad step, you can use the tops, so that was in play. Now locking in the sand ladder. And another clear. Wow. Logan, huge run in the competition, you know. Getting these obstacles. Ooh, slipped off on the cane there. This cane tech, very difficult. From that swing trapeze to a very standard, not swinging bar. Big hop for Logan. He's locked it in. Can we get this little mini hop? Oh, but skips the little mini hop. Can we get this big hop here? Looks like maybe going to dismount all the way from here. Can't really see, but that dismount is very far. I think he's going to have to hook it. There we go. Perfect. Now we can just dismount and get the cane in the bucket of cane. And that is going to be a clear for Logan Corica. Not going to take a break, going straight into the slap cliffs. Ooh, just slipping off. He can get that for sure. Come on, Logan. Gonna chalk up a little bit. See if he can lock in this point. This is a huge point here. Very difficult technical obstacle. Logan's got the first one. Gotta get this second one locked in. Ooh. Having a little trouble on that second one there. They're all very difficult, you know. Gonna have a little bit of time for the reset. And here he goes again. Nice. Big swing. Nice grab. Locked in the first one. Can we get that second one? Yes, Logan. He's done it. Gotta get this 180 transfer to this kind of smaller ledge. And he's locked it in. Gotta get the dismount to get the point. What a clear. 6 points on the course. Making it super far into the course. We have not seen anyone get this far yet. Only our third runner. Already getting pretty deep into the course. Now he's got this vertical limit slider. I mean, what a monstrosity of an obstacle. Gotta slide this up. Ooh, cannot use the sides there. Looks like spinning it around, trying to get a better grip. We'll see if Logan can get this point too. Ooh, gotta get a lot more swing than that. Big up. Oh, looks like almost went for the lache to it, but, you know, he's got that other vertical limit that's sloped. So really going to want to use his feet on the pole to grab that rope. But we'll see if Logan can figure this one out. Big pullback for Logan. Yeah, come on, Logan. Oh, just kicked off there, and that is going to be the end of Logan's run. Really good job, though. 6 points. You can see that almost fail, but saves it. You know, 6 points. Super making it far into the course. Getting that slap cliff. Such a technical move, but Logan locks it in. Amazing job from Logan. But next up, we got Brandon Steinfeld. You know, Brandon, such a speedy competitor. Ooh, almost slips out on there, but saves it. And that's actually going to be a killer point there. A lot of people have been using fails on that first obstacle. Brandon making that look pretty flawless. Already at 2 points. Just like I was saying, smooth and efficient through the course. Ooh, and there we go. Looks like gone to the quad step. And just going to slip off on the bar. Let's see if he can lock it in his second time. Such a tricky obstacle, you know. Logan found it out barely getting it. Nice. Really clean on that. Ooh, but use the top. It looks like, yeah, use the top of it. Not gonna count. I'm gonna have to restart the obstacle. And this one looking like a very make or break point for your run. Big around. There we go. Super clean. Oh. And that is going to be out for Brandon. You can see in the replay. Yep. Just used his feet on the ground there. But really nice job making it pretty far into that obstacle. That's really a killer there for this course. But overly nice job to Brandon. So clean on this. Like, definitely cleanest on that first part that we've seen so far. But here we go. We've got Vita up next. The only female competitor in this age group. Ooh. Hidden to the TikTok there. So, go around. There we go. Really nice job there by Vita. Big reach. And what a clear. Now, has a fail, but really looking like she's moving with some speed here. And taking off her shoes, it looks like. Maybe trying to get a better grip on there. And it works. Perfect for Vita. Might have just unlocked a killer beta there. Really smart. You know, it is legal to take your shoes off, so really nice job by Vita for uncovering that and gonna lock in this point here. Come on. Having a little bit of trouble, but locks it in. Nicely done by Vita. Vita showing us how it's done. Really planned out her run here, it looks like. I mean, knows the places she needs to take a rest on. Knows what areas she can bypass by just not wearing shoes. What a strategy. Let's see if she has some cane tech. Nicely done. 2 more hops. She's locked in the first one. Can we get the second one? Or the skip? Nicely done. Locks it in. All she's got to do is just put it in the bucket of cane. And what a clear there. Looks like doesn't really know where the course is. But now moving on to the slap cliffs. We saw Logan get this one. Very technical move here. Gotta hit it before you can grab. Ooh. Gonna slip off right there. Only used 2 fails to this point. Really good job. The least amount of fails we have to this point. If she can get this obstacle, she will be in front of Logan. Come on, Vita. Big swing. Ooh, locks it in. Got that first point there. Ooh. Gonna miss on the second cliff. Can see at 5 points at this obstacle. If she can get that 6th one, she will have less fails than Logan. So, really interesting. She can get this point. This is a big obstacle right there. Can she lock it in? Locks it in the first one. Ooh, looks like the pool noodle hit her in the head, but we're all good. Oh! Looks like that pool noodle was just right underhand, didn't fully come off and just tripped her up a little bit. But really nice job from Vita. You can see, oh, that fail, hitting herself on the TikTok. But really nicely done. Such a killer beta there. And those cane hops, super clean and efficient. You can see on the last one, yep, just getting her fingers a little bit caught. But really nice job from Vita. Here we go. Liam going right into his run. Oof, looks like just stepped off a little bit. He can get this one though, you know. Ooh, another one. In hard territory right here, you know. This is his final retry. Does not want to fail in the first one. But nice correction there. Logan giving him some tips on this. You know, he's run this one before. Knows how to do it. Helping Liam out. Nice reach there. Barely in those cradles, but good beta there. Let's see if he can get this one as well. Again, this point is a huge point. Lots of people have failed there. Tapped a little bit, but looks like we're going to count it here. Ooh. Gonna have to restart. Yeah. Going back. You know, he's really got to get these points right here. Has 3 fails already on the course. So, really got to lock in on these ones. Nice. You can see he's with the barefoot strategy also. So, Vita. Ooh, look, yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a tap there. So we're going to restart that obstacle. Gotta wait for the reset here. But I think he can get it this next try. Here we go. Come on, Liam. Like a pole vault obstacle. Ooh, slipped off again. You know, you got anything on that quad step but your hands. So he can use the tops there. Might hurt a little bit just because he's barefoot. But let's see. This is going to be his last retry on this obstacle. But nicely done. Locks it in. Now he's got to get this big transfer here. Nice. Get the dismount. And that is going to be a clear. Looks like the cane isn't reset. Going to take a little bit of time off of his time there. But it's okay. Gonna keep moving here. Oh, just missing the cane there. See if he can get it this time. Cane tech. Such a technical move. Oh, another fail there. And this whole run, Liam has been on his last retry and locking in the points. Let's see if Liam can do it again. Come on, Liam. Ah, just missing it there. And that is going to be the end of Liam's run. But really nice job. You can see locking in that point. Getting in this one. His whole run. Oh, that was one of the fails ones. But it looks like got it his next try there. Really nice job there from Liam. Oh, so close. It was just like a really good run from Liam. Here we go. Miles Wilson on the course now. Miles Wilson. Really strong athlete here. 3rd place at the Premier Series in his age group. 4th place at UNA Worlds, if I'm not mistaken. But here he goes. Enough about the past. Let's focus on the future right now. He is making moves here. Not a single fail up to this point. If he could clear this without a fail, that would be absolutely huge. He's done it. The barefoot strat is working. Really nice job. You know, not a single fail to this point. Ooh, jinxed him right there. So sorry, Miles. I know he can get it this next try, though. He's a super strong competitor. Big jump for Miles here. He's got the pull on the ground. to use to get over to that other quad step there. See if he can lock in the point. Oh, but used his hands on it. Yeah. He's going to have to restart. Yeah, that was definitely a hand touch there. It's like checking the foot there. Maybe scraped himself, Barefoot is not what we plan to have on this course. But, competitors can do whatever they want as long as I hadn't forced a move, so. Come on, Miles. Nice locking it in there. Super good job there by Miles. Now gotta just lock in this point. Oh no! Not gonna be happy about that one. Eesh, that is going to be the end of Miles' run there. Really surprising, but linking these cane hops. He could have got that one. He really wanted that one. But gonna see if he can get past some of these obstacles the rest of his run. Nicely done. Making that look so easy. I mean, he is definitely a grip athlete, Miles is. So, really, he flew through those obstacles. Really sad to see him fall on the pole vault there. Nice. Oh, jeez. The way he held on to that is a sloped vertical limit. Just imagine what that feels like. The obstacle is intended to have your feet on the pole, but Miles is just hanging on to there. Shows how strong he is as a competitor. But now our first look at the TikTok here. Points. He is out, but this is his fun run to see if he can lock it in, and perfect. Locking it in there. There's a cliffhanger right on the TikTok edge. Got a lache to the nunchuck. Perfect. He's got the double drop cliffhanger. Such a weird move. Oh, barely missing it. If he had retries, I know that would have been in the bag for him. He would have definitely got that one. But now, moving on to some tech obstacles, some ring tech. He's got the double sky hooks and the duck duck hook. It's a take on the duck duck goose obstacle, but with 2 sky hooks on the side. We'll see if he can lock this one in. Love to see him get this one. Such a weird move. Gonna hit on the side there, and moving on to our final obstacle. This is such a crazy obstacle. I mean, he's got the sideways flip, and then he's gonna be moving on to the final move, the double doors. Such a crazy obstacle here. Gotta flip this sideways board. Can we get the flip? Going for a little bit of a sideways beta. Can he get it? What? He just skipped the whole move. If you have watched the demo video, you know what you're supposed to do. And Miles, bypassing the entire move of the obstacle and staticking it. It is allowed. All I said was you have to flip it. But a surprising move by Miles, and he's locked it in. He has found the cheese of this course again. Miles the Rat Wilson finding all of the cheese. Oh my. Missing the last move, but just that run alone gonna open up the field for the entire wave of athletes here. I mean, Miles just missing that one. If he wouldn't have, though, he would have had an excellent run. And even with that fail, it was an excellent run. Those links are absolutely insane. Locking it into the bear trap. And this, the absolute brain. What a run from Miles. But up next, we got Harper Cleaver. Harper Cleaver, the designer of our last Backyard Championships. So, wasn't competing last time. I know if he was, though, he would have done really good. So, gonna have a chance to compete here. Nice turnaround tech. Also, going with the barefoot strat. Not a bad strat, if I'm going to be honest. Not a single fail here either. And what is this? Looks like he's having fun on the course. What an interesting way to do it. Harper, one of our younger competitors, but it looks like already turning into an elderly person. But nicely done. Harper locking in the cradles. Nice. Not a single fail. With great time to this point, Harper is putting on a very competitive run. Got these cane hops. Nice. I know Harper loves his cane hops. Beautiful. Just not even big moves there. It was just little pops, but it led him right to the finish. Put on a little dance move here. Interesting. But 5.0 fails. Looks like the dance is helping him. I mean, he is really absolutely cooking right now. First try. If he can lock this in first try. Easily already ahead of Logan right now if he can get this. Perfect precision. And that is it. Harper is going to put himself in first place right now. What a run. If he can lock this VL hold slider, that would be absolutely ideal here. Ooh, so close. Went for the Miles beta there, just holding on to that. Gonna need pure grip strength, and I think Harper can get that. Really big backswing there. Nice, locks it in. Can we get the dismount here? Perfect. Only has one fail on the board. Absolutely huge for Harper here. You know, Harper was talking to me before the course. He said he is going to clear this course. And he is sticking to his word, man. I mean, absolutely having a almost flawless run. Only one fail, but nice lock into the cradles there. Super clean. Can we get this obstacle? Our first real look at it, Miles gave us one, not gaining points. He could actually clear this one. Now he has fails. Got 2 fails or retries left. Let's see if Harper can lock this one in. This would be a huge point for him. I'm going to take a second for the reset here. Unlocking the bear trap. Nice. Let's see if Harper can lock this one in. Getting a little bit of chalk here. You know, everyone wants Harper to get this one here. Big point for him. Come on, Harper. And I mean, this is a very competitive field. He's going to want to really get this one to secure a very good spot on the podium. Come on, Harper. Ooh, just missing it barely there. Looks like his swing might be a little sideways. Gonna reset to the platform. Really smart thinking by Harper there. Building up his swing again. Making sure he can get this point here. Let's see it, Harper. Big swing into the bear trap. Come on, man. Beautifully done. Gonna wave to the camera. Harper looked like he's having a lot of fun on the course here. See if he can lock this in. Oh, just barely slipping off. Got another retry here. Gonna be his last one. Only 3 fails and 7 points. You know, already in first place, but wants to lock in the point here. Gonna take a second here to regain his energy. See if he can lock in the point. Harper Cleaver. On the 8th obstacle. Can we get it clear here? The TikTok into the bear trap. Beautiful. Locking it in. Big shaded this nunchuck. Perfect. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Can Harper lock it in? Yes! He's done it. Harper Cleaver opened up a new layer to the course here. And looks like he just did a flip there. Harper, really into that sort of stuff. Think that's super cool for him. Having a lot of fun in the course, you can really tell. He's doing a lot better. Now let's see if we can lock in the duck duck hook obstacle. Already gotten much farther in the course than anybody. Oh, looks like gotta get those hands a little bit higher. Was a little bit low, but he's got 2 more retries to figure it out. We'll see if we can get it clear on this course. Like I was saying, Harper, super passionate about clearing it. See if he can lock this in. Oh, didn't have a clear on his course. I was very close, but really wants to clear mine here. Let's see if he can lock this in on his final retry. And then, gotta get the throwback hook obstacle after it. So, he's got a ways to go here. This is definitely a tricky one. Harper, no! Almost got one side on there, but he's happy, What a good run there by Harper Cleaver. Beautifully done. Oh, the granny walk. You can see he's having a lot of fun out there on the course while still locking in some crazy obstacles. But here we go. We've got Jace lastly. Coming all the way out from Northwest Ninja Park, which is about 2.5 hours away. So really cool to see competitors coming out from a little far away. But Jace gonna lock in that point. Really nice job by Jace. Ooh, barely on there. Nicely done by Jace. See if he can lock in this point. I know Jace is a really... Oh my god! And we're going to have to check if he looks like he's okay. What a peel out. Jeez. Don't know how he saved that. Could have hit him in the face, but gonna keep going. Oh no! And gonna fall off the side, gonna have a retry. Yeah, you could see on the replay there, just fell behind the platform. To get the point, he'd have to fall in front of it, but failed the next obstacle, but gonna fall behind. So not gonna get the point there. Jeez, Jace struggling with this obstacle. Nice lock in there. Come on, Jace. Ooh, and you can see, just use the foot right there. Yeah, you can see it right there. Use the foot. And a surprising end to another run right on this obstacle. Ooh, yeah, you can see when he was having a little bit of trouble hooking in those hooks, but got it nicely. And you can see that fail again. Yeesh. Recipe for disaster there. Happy he's okay. We've got Griffin Foot onto the course. Griffin, another stellar athlete here. Ooh, nicely done. 2 points, moving quickly. I know, I'm very fast competitor. Really quick. Nicely done. Did really well on the speed course at the Premier Series Finals. See if he can lock in this point. See, I'm not going for the barefoot strategy, but it's working for him. Big jump here. Nice lock into those cradles. And a perfect dismount there. Just like Harper, moving very quick throughout this whole course. Griffin's been working on a lot of cane tech. Can he get this hop? Beautiful. Nice links through the cane hop there. And a perfect dismount there. Let's see if he can lock in these slap cliffs. Big swing. Ooh, nice. Almost like reached under it. Really nice. Absolutely perfect beta there. Just how the obstacle was intended to do. Perfect Lachey there. And you know Griffin wanted to get the #1 spot here. Beating out Harper. Having a very similar run, but is definitely a lot faster to this point. If he can lock in this VL, his first attempt, that would be absolutely huge for Griffin. Perfect. Getting the feet on there. Wow. And with this, he's going to move himself into second place. Perfect. And if he can get this first try, he would be absolutely perfectly clean up to this point, and he'd beat Harper. So, he's got to lock it in first or second try. Even, I think, third try. Don't 100% know, but I think he was faster. But if he can lock it in first try, it's going to be a definite first place for Griffin. We're getting to the very end of the run order, too. It's just going to be Griffin and Tyler to go. Nice lock to the nunchuck. Now, can we get the double drop cliffhanger? Such a technical move. Just going to slip out there for Griffin Foot. He's still got retries left. I know he can get this one. Was so close on that attempt. Come on, Griffin. Can we lock this in? Making sure everything's reset. And Griffin is ready to get back into action. Let's see it, Griffin. Come on. Big lock into the bear trap here. Swinging a little bit sideways, but locks it in. Really powerful moves on the TikTok there by Griffin. Nice. Big move to the nunchuck. That's going to be this big Lachey to the double drop. Ooh. Going to slip off again barely. The thing is, he's getting his hands on there. You know he can get this. Gonna reset the bear trap here. But Griffin looking very clean on that double drop. You know, he's getting his hands on there consistently. All he's got to do is hold on. And that's not an easy task at all. No. The moves look a lot closer on camera, but they are a lot bigger in person, and it's a lot of power when those cliffs drop. So it's gonna be a very tough one here. I know Griffin can do it. Looking a little sideways on the TikTok though, but fixes it. Really nice fix there. Perfect. Again, so much power on the TikTok. Definitely very textbook way to do it there. Nice. Lock it onto the nunchuck. Can he get this? His final retry. Come on, Griffin. No! And a peel out at the very last one. Excellent run by Griffin, though. I mean, link after link on the canes. First try getting the VL slider. And just on that last one, just barely peeling out. So close. But here we are, our final athlete, Tyler Bowers. What a huge ninja resume he already has just at 10 years old. You know, first place at the Premier Series finals, second place at the World Championships, first place at the World Ninja Cup. So, really nicely done. Ooh, having a little bit of trouble hooking in those hooks there, but Tyler locking it in. Tyler has 120,000 followers on YouTube. So, really big name out here at just 10 years old. Moving through this course. Nice. See if he can lock in this salmon ladder move. Nicely done, locking it in. Got to get the dismount here and a clear. You can see really moving quickly. Ooh, look at those links. Perfect. I love how he set his hips back just so we could have the perfect amount of swing to link it. Gonna put it in the bucket of cane. And moving on very quickly to the slap cliffs. Very technical obstacle. Perfect. You could see he got a lot of height so he could just move his hands right onto the cliffs. So clean. I mean, absolutely perfect. I think when I tried them for the first time, I was not that clean with them. But Tyler, ooh, not enough power, but holds on. Got a very tricky vertical limit obstacle at the World Championships. Ooh, but slipping down there can use a fail. He's good, though. He'll get, I think, his next try. Don't want to commentator curse him, but I know he can get this. Come on, Tyler. I didn't know there'd fail. Getting a little bit tricky here. This is his final retry. Does not want to end his run so quickly. I know Tyler is a very strong vertical limit athlete. So really got to lock this one in. A very surprising. Ooh, he's going to have to go back. Just not enough swing and barely on there. Yeesh. Having a lot of trouble with this obstacle. There we go, just skipping the whole vertical limit hold entirely and just going straight to the rope.
Oh my God.
And no, he's got his swing a little bit off there. Barely holding on, fighting for it. Come on, Tyler. And a dismount. What a struggle. Looks like he might have hit his arm there. That's what you gotta do to stay in the course. But there we go, locks it in. Gonna focus on what is in front of him and having a little bit of trouble really getting beat up by this course here. A big lock into the cradles there. Perfect. Absolutely expertise. Now gotta get this big shade of the nunchuck. Beautiful. Locking it in. Can we get it on one? Oh, just slipped off. Yeah. He's got that. He's got that for sure. Super close to locking in the double drop there. Yeah, he's got this. He's got this right now. Gonna wait for the reset here. Making sure it's centered. Perfect. Gonna get counted down again, and here we go. Tyler gonna be up again onto the course. Can we see another clear here? Harper, the only person who's gotten past this obstacle. Nicely done. Big Lachey's got 3 fails on the board. Can we get it in this one? Perfect! Big dismount past the pad. And that is going to be a clear there. Really nice job on the whole course there for Tyler. Now we'll see if we can lock in the duck duck hook here. Tyler's a really strong ring tech athlete, I think. See if he can lock it in here. Oh, so close. That is so there for him. I mean, I think he actually got both of them on there. Just a barely miss there for Tyler. So that is so there for him. That is already a secured first place for Tyler. forgot to say he is your champion for the Backyard Birthday Championships, but ooh, missing it again. Really wants to get this point. Wants to get it clear on the course, you know. Gonna be a really tough one here. But again, he is your champion for the Backyard Birthday Championships. So congrats to him already. Still wanting to get the clear here, though. Let's see it. Tyler Bowers. Can he lock this in? No! And gonna miss it on his next attempt. But gonna finish it out. Gonna try the last obstacle. We'll see if he can get it here. Gotta build up the swing here. We'll see if he goes with the Miles strategy. You know, haven't actually seen another competitor try this one. Only because the first obstacles are so difficult as well. We'll see. Looks like might be... Yep, I'm gonna go for the Miles beta. Don't blame him for it. Definitely a very smart beta. Perfect. Nicely done, Tyler. We're going to see another attempt at this absolutely sick obstacle, the double doors. Ooh, almost grabbed it, and that is going to be it for Tyler's run there. Nice, dude, the first obstacle. He was so calm and composed. Such a perfect lache there. Got a little bit tied up on the rope, but fixed it at the end. You can see, got both of them on. It just didn't stick. And that is your Backyard Ninja Championships. That was my birthday, so thank you guys for tuning in. Really good birthday gift if you guys could subscribe to the channel. We are going to have more Backyard Championships like this in the future. But thank you guys for watching. We're going to pull up the actual list. Top 3 here. Let's see it. I'm going to pull it up right now. First place, Tyler Bowers. Second place, Harper Cleaver. Third place, Griffin Foot. Congratulations to all of them and everyone who came out and competed. If you're watching, comment your favorite obstacle. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Backyard Ninja Championships. Hope to see you soon. And goodbye. Thanks for tuning in.